Hey everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back to another episode of Ask a Therapist. Hi.
Hi. How do I sit?
Do you want the armrest?
No.
Okay. So it's February, and we thought that maybe we'd kick off February with a we thought we would kick off February with a couples video. So we're going to answer questions that we've never answered. A couple of times over the last few years since the channel has been around, I've asked for questions that you have for us. And then I have carefully picked through and picked the ones that we wanted to answer, and we've answered those. And so today we are answering the ones that we didn't want to answer.
Still don't.
Yeah, we're going to do it anyway though. Yeah, because you love them and me.
Sometimes.
Ah, okay. It's going to be good. So we're going to start with a brief how we met recap. If you want to hear a longer version, the Live While We Drive one that we did in November of 2024 is a longer version of how we met. But we met on a leadership team for a youth group in Pennsylvania when we were both in high school. That's how we met.
Long time ago. Most of you were probably not even born.
Yeah. We have known each other longer than we didn't know each other. All right, so the next question is, what do we like best about each other?
Pass.
No. What I like best about Jen is that she loves me so much and does not have a hard time showing it.
Just kidding. No,
and then she's so very excited to do these videos with me.
I'm not a
Video person.
extrovert.
What do you love about me, baby?
I really love that you care so much about people and want to help people all the time. And even like after you left the church and wanted to go full time with your practice, like your main focus, it wasn't like about the business. It was about making sure that you were helping people.
So what I love most about you is that you do act like you have this huge, hard exterior. You don't really give a shit about anything. But I'm going to tell you your secret. You're actually one of the kindest people in the entire world. And you don't make faces. You're actually one of the absolute most caring people and the most supportive person in the world. All right, next one. It's a good thing we were so nice on that one, because the next question is, what do we like least about each other? Do you want me to go first on that one?
No.
Since you went first? Oh, okay. Good. That'll tell me how mean I can be. Go ahead.
So mine follows along with the working at the church for so long and working with teenagers now still.
No, you're not going to say that.
Oh, I am.
Oh, God.
Is that every time I say anything to my lovely wife, it comes back with like a childish answer.
Can you give an example?
If I say something about like, put the dishes in the sink.
Put the dishes in your sink.
Yeah. Or
it's bad.
Yeah.
It is bad. It's true.
Every time I say anything, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah. If you find it annoying, picture being me.
It's every single statement.
It is. I don't know how to stop.
So what do you not like about me?
The thing I like least about you is that you do not see yourself for who you are. Like, you do not realistically see all of the good things about you, and you don't believe me when I tell you. Yeah. You're the best person I know, and I just want you to know that, and I can't make you know that.
That's fair. Moving on.
What do you do to keep the spark alive? Okay, so this is a confusing question, because do they mean like the emotional intimacy or like the spark? Like,
did you just wink?
No.
No.
No. Okay, so we went to dinner recently. No, recently. It's like almost a year. No, 6 months now, with a friend who was like, how do you guys do it? Because I kind of want to not be around my husband on a regular basis, and they've been married less than half the amount of time that we've been together.
No,
yeah. So, and I was like, I don't actually know how to answer that, right? Because like, it feels like not that hard. I don't know. I do know. There has never been a time where I have said, I don't want to be married anymore. Like, I don't necessarily understand it when people say that marriage is hard, because I mean, like, life is hard, and the things that have happened in our lives have been hard.
Yeah, but this is the easy part.
Right. Like coming home to you and coming home to our life has never been hard. And
that's what I look forward to.
Yeah, like that's sometimes the only good part of my day. So, and when things have gone insane in the world, like this has been what's grounded me. I think it comes back to you have to be thoroughly convinced that the other person has your best interest at heart. As long as you remember that, whatever else happens, like, yeah, you're still going to have annoyances and you're still going to get frustrated with each other and you're still going to like snip at each other. And that's just stuff. Life. Like, I don't think anybody doesn't do that. I think it'd be weird if you didn't do that. Like, it's not like we don't do that, but at the end of the day, I would always rather go to bed next to you than not.
Yep.
Bottom line. We spent so much of our relationship away from each other.
Yeah.
Like between you being in the Navy and then my travel schedule, even once we did live in the same place, like I traveled so much. And it just, we are very aware of what it takes to be able to maintain life apart.
Yeah.
And I just have no interest in doing that anymore.
I agree.
What about the other one?
You can answer that one.
I just answered this one.
And
I
think that's easy too. Like you just, if it's not there, it's not there. But if it is, it is. You know?
So I don't necessarily know that that's like entirely fair to say though, because like you can have a spark and then like life happens and you feel like it just goes, not that it goes away, you just forget about it. You know what I mean? Like it's not the priority for many people when life happens, you know, like, and like, that's okay. I think you have to remember that intimacy is more important than acts. And I gotta say, it's weird. I gotta say it's carefully because it's YouTube, right? Like when I work with couples, I work with people in relationships, I don't prescribe physical acts. I prescribe, I'm not a doctor. I don't tell them to like do things. I say like reconnect emotionally.
Well, and I think it's way more important to have the emotional connection anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, the spark's always important, but the emotional connection is...
Especially long term.
Yeah.
What are you most likely to fight about?
Oh, 1000% I can answer this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dinner.
Agreed. What are we going to eat for dinner? We started doing meal prep kits, you know, and like that's been great.
Helps a little bit.
How to resolve arguments.
Somebody picks dinner.
We sometimes start with like, what do you not want? That's a great way to handle dinner. Like if I don't know, what do you want? I don't know. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? What do you not want? And then narrow it down. Pro tip. Ooh, last time we fought, whose fault was it?
Yours, because you wouldn't pick dinner.
No, it was probably yours. Okay. I don't actually remember last time we fought.
I don't know either.
Who is most likely to apologize? Me.
Yeah.
100%. Actually, I'm more likely to initiate the resolve, and I think that's absolutely because I'm a therapist. What is the quirkiest thing about each other? What's the quirkiest thing about me? I feel like I know what you would say if you weren't like on the spot.
Quirkiest.
Mm-hmm. You want me to tell yours?
Yeah.
Got your nose. She sits like this all the time. Like all the time. It's such a weird thing. I don't know why. I think it's like a comfort thing, right? Like, I don't know. Does all the time. And I'm like, I'll whisper at her. I'm like, whose nose you got? And then she'll like relax her hands. But she just does it all the time. It's so funny. I think it's cute. The thing that you and Leo hate.
You want me to say that on camera?
Not that!
A few moments later.
You can't say that on camera. No. It's the other one.
I don't know what the other one is. Oh.
all the time.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
It's a quirky thing, though. It's a weird thing. It's a vocal tick, actually. That's what it is.
Yeah, she does sing a lot. Leo hates it.
Like, I'm always singing
Mostly
random.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Sometimes Wicked now.
Yeah.
Greatest Showman. What would we say we have learned about relationships?
They are work, but it's, people are always like, oh, it's so hard. If you're in the right one, it's not that hard. And I don't know if that's because it's just the right, easy flow, or I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. Or if it's just because straight couples hate each other most of the time. And I'm sorry if you're straight and you're watching this. I'm not sure what it is, but it's easy.
I think what I've learned about relationships is that you just need to fucking talk to each other. Like, just talk to each other. Yeah. If you have something to say it and mean what you say. I recognize the human need to want your partner to guess your thoughts. Like, I get it. And that is a ridiculous bar to set. Like, it's just not fair to expect your partner to know your thoughts. Yeah, full stop. It's just not
And I think
realistic.
that's part of the reason ours is so easy, because we talk about everything.
Right.
We do everything together because we want to,
right?
Not because we have to.
I hate doing things without you.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't like it.
It's easy. It's fun. Life is fun with you. Mm-hmm. Like,
why would you be in a long-term relationship with somebody that you don't have fun with, or that expects you to carry more of the relationship or more of the like weight emotionally or labor-wise than they're willing to do? Because that's just like inherently selfish. And I know like everybody's selfish at times, and there's going to be like ebb and flow when you've got lots of things going on. The other person's going to do more,
right?
But
like, you just pick up each other's slack at that point,
right? Like we've done that how many times?
Yeah.
Like there were times that I would be doing more around the house because your workload was insane and stuff, and like you'd have crazy on call weeks, and I wouldn't see you all week, so I'm not going to expect you to come home and like get the house ready for something. Like that's ridiculous, And when I was doing school and 2 full-time jobs, like there was not a lot of stuff I was doing around the house because I don't know. It's just, you look at what needs to be done and you just do it because that's what you do in a partnership. Shouldn't be that hard. The best advice you've ever received about relationships? So this is a hard one because I've not received a lot of like advice about relationship because so much of our relationship was hidden.
Yeah.
So it's not like we could go to people about our relationship. So I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, there's not really been a whole lot of advice given.
Worst advice I've ever received about relationships. No, shit advice about us.
Yeah, well, that's true.
We have both gotten real crappy advice about our friendship from other people.
But again, it's because people didn't know we were together.
Or because they were really shitty people.
Yeah.
That's also true. We've had crap people in our lives give us crap advice.
And they didn't know the whole story.
Right. Or they were good people who didn't know the whole story and that were concerned, like, on our behalf, Both. And both happened.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I think the worst advice I've ever heard about relationships is that there is a prescribed amount of time a week or a month or a year you should be having sex. That's shit advice, people. I take any moment I can to, like, have a teachable couples therapist moment. All right, how prepped are we for the upcoming USA changes? This is a good one because we just did this. Do you want me to take this or you want to take it?
I'll just tell them what we've done. We have like a pseudo exit strategy. We did just get our wills and living wills and state plan and all that stuff done to make sure that we're covered there. Make sure we have all that people lined up and all that stuff just in case.
Our attorney also included for us something that I think is a good idea to look into, which was a HIPAA clause that expressly named one another as someone who is allowed to access our dog. Someone who's allowed to access our dog. Named one another as someone who's allowed to access our medical information. And that is apart from obviously being legally married. Just in case. Because you can't be too careful. And had that notarized and all that kind of stuff. So look into what the laws are in your state. And also, the fact is, if you move and things change, you're going to have to know where things stand in the state you move to, or the country you move to. So do your research. There is also a website that I'm going to put in the description box of a lawyer that actually I found through TikTok who has a whole website with estate planning documents for queer couples. And that includes second parent adoptions, that includes, living wills and all the whole 9 yards. Now they're not necessarily state specific because she is a lawyer in a certain state and different states have different requirements.
Yeah,
so
we found that out.
Yeah, you are going to need to talk to someone in your state, but it's a good template to start from because not every lawyer is going to be very familiar with the needs of coverage for queer couples. But yeah, have your stuff together, y'all. Who knows what's going to happen in the next couple of years? We don't know. We just don't know. And if you have your plans in place and have yourselves covered the way that you need to have yourselves covered, then you don't have to worry as much as things do or do not unfold. Okay, we have a little game.
Turn your butt around. There's a nose in the
puppy. You're such a good boy. I have a couple of Newlywed, not so Newlywed game questions that we're going to answer. So we're going to answer these for each other, right? Mm-hmm. So who is your partner's celebrity crush? So I got to answer it for you and you got to answer it for me. I don't know. I don't know either. We're bad at this. I would answer.
Skip that question.
I know what I would say for you. Are you thinking male or female for me?
Male.
No.
Really?
I'm so surprised.
I was thinking that the guy from Rent.
He is really hot, though.
Who would it be?
Sophia Bush.
Oh.
I love her. I was going to say Taylor Swift for you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Or Anna Kendrick.
Always Anna Kendrick. Yeah, it's true. Who has the worst handwriting?
Oh, me.
You.
1000%.
Yeah, absolutely. If your partner was a wild animal, not a domesticated animal, but a wild animal, what would they be?
Is a unicorn a wild animal?
How did you do that? 100% right. That's what I would say too. And yes, even though they're mythological.
Yeah. I don't know what I would be.
A sloth. Is your partner Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Team Jacob.
I'm Team Jacob?
Yeah.
You're Team Jacob.
Yeah. Are you Team Jacob?
I'm Team Edward.
Oh.
Yeah. If your partner was a character from Mario Kart, who would they be?
One of the princesses.
No, that's my sister. We're the same one.
Yoshi?
Except I'd probably be Pink Yoshi and you'd be Green Yoshi. But we'd both be Yoshi. Yeah. Do I know you better than you know me?
Apparently.
What is my favorite emoji and what is your favorite emoji?
This one.
That's my favorite?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
It's this one.
It's the same.
No, this one is sassy. This one's like...
This is what I deal with.
Your favorite besides the middle finger?
Yeah. Or this one.
That's true. Who is the most competitive?
Oh, me for sure.
100%. Yeah. Who is more likely to get lost?
That
me. One. Every time. Okay, so I'm going to answer this for you, and you're going to answer this for me, okay? Not what you think, okay? And I'm going to answer it for what you think. Understood? This is how you answer these questions.
Okay.
Who always wins at Monopoly? You're going to say me because I cheat, right?
You do.
I don't cheat. Look.
She cheats.
Look. If you mortgage a property and you flip it upside down, it does not matter how much you paid to buy the effing property. It matters the mortgaged amount. That's all it matters. Now, if you won't sell it, you won't sell it, and that's fine, but nothing is worth anything except for the price someone is willing to pay for it. Period.
We don't play Monopoly.
Period.
Because She cheats.
Who said I love you first? You did.
Did I?
Yeah. What is our pet name for each other?
Babe.
Babe. That's it.
Yeah. Boo boo.
Yeah. What was the name of the first pet that each of us had? I know yours.
Valentine?
No. Yours is Thor.
Okay. So before Valentine, Danielle was after Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
What's it start with?
S.
Sadie? Sandy? Hold on. It's right there. Shelly.
Yeah! Nice job. Nice job.
I did so that. I had to dig. I had to dig.
Who is better with kids?
Oh.
Me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What is their biggest pet peeve? You're trying to pick from a mountain of them, and I'm trying to find one.
Your biggest pet peeve?
Uh-huh. What is my biggest pet peeve?
About me, or just in general?
In general. Not about you, babe. My biggest pet peeve as a whole. And I'm trying to think of your biggest pet peeve. Oh yeah, I know yours. Never mind.
I think I know what mine is. I don't know. We suck at this. I suck at this.
I'm pretty good at this.
Shut up. Your biggest pet peeve? I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to answer for you.
Okay.
And I would essentially say people not doing their jobs.
Okay.
Is that what you would say?
No, that wasn't what I was going to say.
Gonna
But
say?
I was people who don't make their kids behave.
That's fair. Yeah.
But that's a good one too. What do you think yours is?
Traffic. I hate traffic. What is your favorite television show? That's a hard one for you to answer from me.
Yeah. You've got so many. Like The Challenge.
I do love The Challenge. I would love to do like a challenge watch party behind the paywall. Challenge watch party. And just like psychoanalyze all of them. I don't know that you have one either. Because you used to be a Survivor. You really you like, reality shows in general, but you also really like Outlander. Mm-hmm. And you just go back and forth so much.
Yeah.
Like, I also really like most of the DC shows. I like pretty much all the Arrowverse shows. I'm a chronic rewatcher.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it.
I survived.
You did great, baby. That's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you all next time. And until then, take care of yourselves and each other.